First at 4:30, the cost of owning a home in Rhode Island continues to climb. The Rhode Island Association of Realtors just released its third quarter data, so let's take a look right here. Single-family home sales rose 11.5% to $485,000. If you're looking for multifamily homes, average prices were about $560,000 last month. Despite the rise in price, though, sales are also up. Welcome back at 4:30, everyone. I'm Tamara Zakarzik. Chris Witten, the president of the Rhode Island Association of Realtors, is here with me today to break all of this down. So, Chris, thanks for being here with us.
Happy to do it.
So we're saying that costs are up, but sales are also up. Is that somewhat surprising?
Yes and no. It's been a roller coaster, the real estate market, over the last few years since the pandemic. But what we're looking at now is a softer market right now for buyers because the interest rates are up. So some of them are saying, I was going to hold off because of the election. Maybe we'll hold off until the beginning of the year. Maybe rates will be down at that point. So right now you're seeing a lot of the numbers up. Sadly, the median price is also up.
Right. We were just chatting about an issue that many families are having of if you need a bigger house, do you add on or do you forsake your good mortgage rate and buy right now? What advice are you giving to families?
It's tough. Reach out to a realtor. That's why we're here to help you make that good decision. So sometimes it makes sense to add on to that home, take out some equity in your home. You're putting equity back in your home by building and adding above the garage, adding a more living area. Sometimes it does make more sense to go and find that bigger home instead of adding on to yours now, and at some point refinance, because everything we've been hearing, the interest rates are coming down. It's a matter of when.
Okay, so inventory is up. We always hear how there's an issue in Rhode Island where there's not a lot of new builds. So is that from people leaving the state? Is that from new builds? Where are we seeing this inventory?
It's a little of everything, but sadly in Rhode Island, and I love our ocean state, we are dead last for new construction and for permitting. So that's something I know we're working with a lot of our local politicians at the state level too, to try to get more inventory on the market. But it's a lot of things right now, and we need inventory. That's the tough thing right now. We're Rhode Island. We can't build more land, right? It's not like we can just extend our county lines like they do in Texas, like they do in Iowa. This is what we got. What do we do with it?
Right, so puts us in a tough spot. Now, the average rate on a 30-year mortgage rose to 6.84% this week. That's the highest level since July. What do you think's behind that spike? We keep seeing it kind of teetering. It goes down, then it goes back up.
The thing a lot of people, we have this conversation a lot, don't understand is when we hear the Fed dropped the rate, that's not the mortgage rate.
Right.
And the last time the Fed dropped the rate a half a point, the mortgage rates had already balanced and adjusted in anticipation of that. And now with the election, regardless who won, there's a little bit of uncertainty. There's a little up and down right now. So we're hearing that the Fed may drop the rate again in December, if not in January, and that eventually, hopefully, will then hit the mortgage rate. But we're never going to see 3, 4 again.
Yeah, that's a thing of the past, unfortunately.
Yes.
All right, Chris. Well, thank you so much for being here and breaking that down for us. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.